We need to do something about this.
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes, it will get us nowhere.
But we can't just sit here. They're advancing too quickly. We have to slow them down somehow.
And slow them down we shall. They think they've driven us into a corner, so we'll have to convince them of the opposite. We'll attack them.
What? But that would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know. That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction. We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
I'll do it.
Would you look at that? Take him as an example. But not you, Henry. I need you at the castle. Don't worry, Hinak will lead the charge. He's already preparing. I reckon he owes us a bit of sacrifice.
The mills of God, eh? And who will go with him?
Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all. But each of you will choose 3 of your men who'll leave the fortress with the devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I'll have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
This won't end well.
Henry, come here. There's something else I want to discuss with you. We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him. We need to find out where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food, whether or not they're building siege engines. The more we know, the more damage we can cause them. Get that information out of him at all costs.
Am I supposed to torture the prisoner?
I don't care what you do with him. I just want answers.
I'm on it.
May God be with you.
My back.
Do you have any...
Halvdore here. Commander?
How are you holding out?
Absolutely epis raris. I cannot stand any more of this fucking wait. If they want to fight us, let them come. I have Mishpoche in Kuttenberg.
I'm thinking about...
But if you send Kobienka, at least he knows how to keep a cool head also. He's a bloody...
I'll still need to...
Henry?
How are you doing?
How could I? And today our fellas are...
I need someone...
Well, fuck.
But I didn't say you...
Oh, I'm just sending you pizzle. But I only want experienced men. If you want me to...
No.
Well,
But
What are you shouting about?
Henry, help! Make him practice his...
I will not be insulted.
Are you out of your mind?
This bloke.
Half of Europe envied Sig.
Well, if he's...
Thank you. Now show me that.
Fine, do it.
Orders?
How's it going?
How do you think? Now we're guarding...
I'm choosing men from...
Ah,
But I haven't...
What's going on?
How's it going?
Don't worry. Oh, and
No, not by...
your pa was a...
I need...
Aye, you're the leader of our...
I'm still just...
You have any orders for...
How are you feeling?
Shitty, to tell you the truth. I took such a blow to... But you know what the best part is? I reckon Mikesh will take a swig of
I'm choosing men... I won't lie.
All right, then.
I'm listening.
How you doing, Mikesh?
As ready as the next bloke.
In a little while, we'll open up the gate.
Aye, so I've heard. So you want me to go?
I don't know.
It still won't say anything.
Commander,
I still...
you wish
All right?
we'll kick.
What's going on?
I still need...
So,
Right.
I'm listening. So you want...
Right.
ready.
Can we stop?
Hold your... He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before. We go too hard on him. What?
I need to know if... and if that rat...
But we also need to find... So, except if you're going to shit yourself, just remember, I'll be going out there in a while.
My men are going out with you.
Oh, I'm glad. Let's get... God save you, friend. My, look at that finery. You must be the richest man in this castle.
You're still in the mood for jokes. I know you lot are fucked. So don't bother trying anything funny on me.
Oh, come now. I mean, we're just chatting here. Who's your commander? Von Aulitz or Otto von Bergau?
Do I look like someone who drinks wine in the commander's tent?
Are you enjoying this? Is there any sense in this constant killing? Can't we come to an agreement? But how can we negotiate when we don't know who to talk to in your camp? So, Tell us who's in charge.
Fine. Telling you won't make things any worse. Markwart is alive, but wounded. Von Berghoff took off somewhere right after the negotiations.
So who's giving you orders?
We have more than one commander. One of them you know for sure. That Frenchman, Brabant, was hand in glove with Markwart and von Berghoff. Now he's giving orders and acting like he grew up in Prague Castle.
Christ! Always knew that French bastard would fuck us over, but that's the limit! I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop his froggy balls off!
Where did Otto von Berghoff go?
How should I know? Back to his estate, I suppose? I swear to God, I don't know!
How badly wounded is von Aulitz?
I don't really know, but it's not good. The sawbones practically doesn't leave his side, and he hasn't shown himself in front of his men since the negotiations.
There. You see, I suppose we could ask him.
That's right, Phil.
Let's talk a bit more. Your camp is in the village. Tell us about it.
Fuck off!
Who do you think your loyalty is helping? Sigismund has taken off, and the silver he paid you with? That's what you see in front of you. That proves what a treacherous bastard he is. Anyway, do you really think you'll see as much as a groschen out of this? The ones at the top will take everything for themselves. You'll be lucky if you get back home with your head on your shoulders.
That's right. And you'll improve your chances by starting to talk. Now!
Fuck. You're right. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Warhorse, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough. I need details.
What? About what?
How are your supplies holding out, and where are you storing them?
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply get what we need from the surrounding villages.
Aye. We can't slow them down much that way.
How are your gunpowder and ammunition supplies?
Ever since our ammunition store in the camp burned down, the situation has been dire. But there's a smithy in the village, though, and we can make new arrowheads and cannonballs.
Aha! Wouldn't it be a pity if something happened to that smithy?
How do you want to conquer our position? Do you have any siege engines?
All our trebuchets are in Prague. The lads would like to have them brought here so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would take at least a week. So the captain ordered mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where...
There now. We're done here.
We are indeed. You go to the battlements and get ready. Get hold of the men who'll be coming.
Hey! What?
You better start. If I find out you've told me...
You silly doggy.
But
Really? Maybe.
Everything's ready.
There's no point in... Ready then?
I have everything.
All right.
Agreed.
So, we have the infantry were chosen by us and will be under the Devil's command. They'll
Work for the
exactly, burning, shouting, and
cavalry.
in the confusion, they'll...
Sounds good. From the prisoner, we learned that they're storing stuff in the forge.
Great.
And what will we be?
That's simple. We'll be ready. You're right about... Get ready!
Let's get them, fellas! Let it rain death upon them! We have to keep them busy!
Right between the eyes! Hey! Come and help me with this bastard!
Yokel! Go fuck yourself! There they are! Careful not to hit our men! They're carrying torches!
You're dead!
Look out! Enemy marksman on the right!
Send my greetings to the devil! Yeah, don't spare him!
To a bloody pulp, fucker!
Right on the arm! Good!
To me! Get him from behind! Don't let them advance! Wanker! Aim true!
Good!
Take that!
Yeah, don't spare him!
Take that, you unwashed yokel!
Haha! Bleeding like a stuck pig!
Useless!
Slice him up! Now you're finished!
I told you he had two left hands!
Good!
Good work! Now that's done! Let them have it! Shoot! Take out the...
He's on fire!
Hey! Hey! Back to the castle! Let them in! Quick!
Devil, was it a success?
What?
How did my men...
Well, they did well. At least now you know you can give the right...
How do you think the Praggers will retaliate?
I'm sure they'll be more careful now. So I reckon.
How did the battle go?
It was a blood...
What?
Yeah, I think we were in Austria. They called him Wasp. I have no idea how...
How so?
No, but when he saw me...
Well then.
Now I get why they call you Devil.
How are you doing?
How do you think? Don't you know my brother died?
What?
No. I always told him I wanted to be the one. Bloody fuck.
I know. Go and have a drink.
I never had a real brother.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Let's get them, fellas! Let it rain death upon them! We have to keep them busy!
Go fuck yourself!
Now you're mine, you bastard! Die, you swine! There they are! Careful not to hit our men! They're carrying torches!
Hey! Come and help me with this bastard!
Watch out! Look out! Enemy marksmen on the right! Take them out, quick! Let it rain death from the sky! Ha! Blood flowing! Slice them up! You're dead. Take that!
Go fuck yourself! Yeah, don't spare him!
Let it rain death from the sky! You asked for it! Kick your asses! Take that!
Bastard!
There! There are Pavasiers coming out of the village! Aim at them! Don't let them advance! Hold! They're lining up in the back! Got you!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Don't stop! Right on the money! Fucking scumbag! You're not up to it! Those Pavasiers! Take them out! Otherwise,
Send my greetings to the devil!
Aim true! Had enough? Donkey! Come on, we have to take them down!
What now, fucker?
Great! They're retreating! Good work! Now's our chance! Watch your fire! Once they poke their heads out, take them down!
Devil.
What?
How did...
Well, we'll give...
How do you think...
So I...
How did the... What?
Yeah, they call...
How so?
No.
Well then.
Now I get why they call you Devil.
Are you alright?
Made the right choice. You would have charged at those Pavis in any case.
Shucked about. That was bloody.
How are you doing?
Well, I reek like a smoked sausage. You'll have to find...
Nah, of course. Now go and have a...
Singing praises. I'm gonna go and wet our song.
How are...
Thanks for asking. I should have made a bet. Aye.
The raid, it was a success.
I know. Go and get some rest.
What are we gonna do now?
There's nothing we can do but wait. But it looks like we'll have to hold out a bit longer. You did a good job with it. As long as they don't bring in cash, that injury taken care of Markvart will help us.
But...
It's over.
For now. How many more? Fed up with this! But maybe it'll be me. Kurva!
It's not your fault, people.
I know. I lost my parents too.
Barely ever.
I don't know much about them. You know.
I reckon.
I don't know about you.
Oh, I'm fucking starving. I am so fucking hungry. Even that dog turd looks tempting. It's like a big, fat sausage. Just a pinch of pepper.
It might be better with horseradish. Let me see if I can go and sniff us out something a bit more appetizing.
Don't forget about me, otherwise you'll have me on your conscience.
Do you know where to find some more food?
If I knew not even a bread crust. Everything's gone.
Do we really not even...
What are you talking about?
Don't even ask.
I can believe it.
Get a hold of yourselves, men. Our Lord spent...
I would rather the desert.
Oh, that's right.
And more.
The finest in the world.
Have you ever seen our beautiful Czech girl?
Barely. They are so covered up in clothes, it is like talking to a pile of...
That's true. And what do your women...
The heat?
I thought your God forbade that.
My country has...
Damn, fellas.
Ada would have liked.
We will have to drink to...
Do we have any...
Our rota...
I spent my whole life in the tavern, and now I should drink a toast with water? I would...
But fellas, in Granada, I met a soldier.
Shoot.
I suppose it depends on what...
I'm certain.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, and warned by a young virgin too, huh?
She might not be a virgin, but I saw Frenzel's... Oh,
we should eat the...
Well, she doesn't wear them anymore.
She must have noticed you looking at them with...
How are we doing?
Do you want to hear the truth?
Give it to me straight.
There's a pile of corpses right on the spot. No consecrated ground. And if it carries on the same way...
This is awful.
I'm sure Jobst and his men are on the way. It can't take them long now.
Do you know where to...
Janosch is handling the food supply.
I'm starving. For me and Capon.
I wish I can help. I really don't. Hey, come here. Are you fucking joking? It's my turn. We're not going to starve here, will that? Will you kill it yourself?
Mutt will still come in handy for us. Or have you already forgotten about that nighttime raid? If the watchman...
So fucking take him with you next time. But don't get...
Commander?
Do you know where to...
Well, at this point...
Do you know where I could get some food?
I've had nothing myself today.
This might sound strange.
What? For God's sake.
Well...
Lord in...
I know it sounds horrible, but we need to regain our strength before the next attack. I know shoe soup won't be a delicacy. Your shoes could...
For the love of God, fine. I hope they fill your...
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I got those shoes.
You are truly a resourceful man. So? I am doing it more out of boredom, so... I will leave the...
I think I'll leave... Do you know where I could get some food?
If I had something stashed away, I'd save it for myself.
I brought you some...
Let's see. What the fuck is this?
It's broth from...
Fuck. Well, give it to me. Zizka says we need...
Why?
For a funeral. But, first...
Say something, Father.
Well, some of you might not know me. My name is Godwin, and until recently, I was the parish priest in Ujitz. As you all know, the faithful must be buried in consecrated ground. But do we have consecrated ground? We do not. A priest should give last rites to the dying. Say a requiem mass. But these poor souls will have none of these things.
Father?
And why should they? Do you think you need a priest for God to hear you? You don't. They are Simonists. They take money for baptism, for confession, for communion bread, for holy oils, for funerals too, even. You can't so much as set foot in a church without opening your purse. Do you think God only speaks Latin, and you need a priest to commune with him? Will our friends and comrades not be welcomed into his heavenly abode because they are not buried by a church?
Nonsense.
The law of God is above the law of the church. And thus, let us bury them and pray for them by ourselves. God will hear you.
Alarm! Everyone to the battlements! Letters coming! Get ready! They're coming from this side too! We need reinforcements!
And Henry, take your men and knock down those ladders! We'll defend this side.
Hurry! To the wall!
It's me!
Stand our ground for so long just to give up now!
It's me!
Those ladders can't stay up! Knock them down with halberds!
I'll take care of it.
Now you're mine, you bastard! You're facing him! So make an effort! Too slow!
Hanno bene!
Show your stool!
Fuck! They're in the tower! Got to get inside! Or we're fucked!
Henry, I'll cover you.
Wait!
Go! and carnage!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Take that fucker out, damn it! Next! Take my steel!
They're falling back. Oh, this reminds me of Tamberg. It's not long since we besieged it.
Yeah, but now the boot's on the other foot.
Raise the drawbridge!
What happened?
What do you think happened? There's hordes of them.
We lost the Outer Bailey.
Fuck it!
We're trapped here.
Pull yourself together. We will find a way out of this mess. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I think it's obvious to all that we won't last long without the Outer Bailey. We need Jobst and his army.
What army? We still have no news from Jobst. Who knows what the Margrave is doing? I'll say it again. We must negotiate with the Pragas.
Of course. I'd be glad to shoot another one.
If I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, Enoch. After all, we're in this mess thanks to you.
Thanks to me?
What got us into this mess is that we are fighting against that ginger bastard, and that we stole his treasure and are hiding it in the cellar.
So everything could be solved if we just...
Only over my dead body.
You'd rather die then?
I'd rather die.
I also have no intention of paying the bastards who burnt down my neighborhood.
Enough! Have you all gone mad? Didn't you see how many people were in that grave? And how many are lying in the field hospital? How many remain among the battlements? And all for some silver that'll be used to pay for more war.
Catherine.
Quiet! I knew things would end like this again. I've had enough of you all.
My lady.
What her problem? Who knows? Women. Back to the matter at hand. What the fuck are we gonna do?
We won't last long without reinforcements.
And the only person capable of sending them is Jobst.
If he's managed to gather any men at all.
We can only hope. We have to get a message to him.
Well, that leaves us with one little problem. Someone must take the message, crawl out of here through the Prague's army, steal a horse, then deliver it. Bear in mind that the last man to try that failed, and we were in a much better situation at that time.
We can draw straws.
Fuck straws. I will do it.
Seriously?
Yes. I've got some unfinished business out there, and if we die here, it will never get done.
You're going nowhere alone. I'll go with him.
You too? Shit. Well then, I'm going too.
Your bravery is commendable, Capon, but you can't go. If they were to capture you, you'd be a valuable hostage. They could use you to blackmail Hanush and Jobst. Sam and Henry will go. 2 heads are better than 1, especially if one of them gets lost.
Fine. Kurva.
So, it's decided. I'll write a message for Jobst. In the meantime, get ready. We'll meet on the ramparts after dark.
All right.
May God protect you.
Good luck.
You'd better not get caught.
Henry, come here for a moment. I need to tell you something about Catherine.
What got into Catherine?
You can't blame... You're not the only person.
What?
I too lost my wife. But she never talks about it.
What in God's name happened?
Before I met her, she led a simple Sigismund's army attack.
Like our
Her husband was a tough man.
Like my father.
Maybe that's why they took... They must have done terrible things. When we found her by the road, she was still holding a dead baby in her arms.
My God.
I'll never get that terrible. You can only imagine the hate. But it's deep inside. She's...
Why are you telling...
She doesn't want anyone else to know. But now... The whole time she's been with us, she hasn't let us... I have the feeling she's close to you. Maybe you remind her of someone. Maybe. And now she's probably afraid... I don't know.
All right. I better go.
All right.
Thanks.